Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Oakland A's. It's interleague baseball on the show. Brett Anderson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
So digging in now, Jock Peterson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopper foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chapman in foul ground. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's having an insane year. I mean, insane. Slugging over 650. Those are some serious power numbers you just don't see very often. He's an elite power hitter in the game today.
So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
That's a ball. And that's too high. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Number 13.
Digging in, number 13. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Kershaw now on 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, second baseman.
At the plate, Jed Lowry. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. That's by him for strike 1. Lowry waits the 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Chris Davis now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A shot down the first baseline. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A ball and a strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Sharp ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Settling in now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
So one away here with the bases empty, and coming up, the dangerous right fielder Matt Kemp. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Popped him up. Lowry calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bellinger absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Digging in now, Dustin Fowler. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Late that time for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're two down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now it's Mark Canha as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Canha playing here in his age 29 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. In now, Logan Forsythe. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Second. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a high pop-up. And Lowry will look this one in for the first out. So coming to the plate, Kike Hernandez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Hernandez playing here in his age 26 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Hit in the air down the right field line. Piscotty is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Goodness. 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Forsythe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Misses, ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Kenna on the move. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jonathan Lucroy.
First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Fouled away. The 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one just missed outside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Semien stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. And he just misses with a curveball.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Line drive to left. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swinging a soft liner to second for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Count remains 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Another 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Peterson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Here's Manny Machado now.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, number 13, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Full count. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Fowler comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. One ball, 1 strike to count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order through 4, still tied 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Sliders in for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Semien ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Logan Forsythe. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 0 now. The 3-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Olsen is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Into the box, Chris Taylor. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
On its way is pitch number 75. Back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they did.
So now it's Mark Canha. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. He's out. The pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for Oakland, catcher.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. A base hit in his first trip. Kershaw looks in. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Swing and a ground ball to third, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. The next 3-2, and he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Fowler. He's there and records the first out. Here's Jock Peterson now. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's the second out.
Now back, number 13.
Digging in to try it again, number 13. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Peterson stands at second with two gone. Hit out towards second. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. Still no score. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Peterson is over. One out.
Now back, right fielder.
Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here comes the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Jed Lowry. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Kershaw is ready. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hernandez ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fowler's under it. 1 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Right side hit hard, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And a relay to the plate. But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Lou Trevino comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2. Bellinger, the runner at second with 1 away. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Bellinger rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it one away. Stepping in, Matt Olson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Hard on the ground toward short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Into the box now, Matt Chapman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping up now, Mark Hanna, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Kershaw comes set. 1-0 on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Right over the middle, knee high.
Look out, 1-1.
Here's the 1-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Trevino is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Ready with the 0-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. From the stretch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Now batting, number 13.
Into the box now, number 13, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 out, nobody on. In there, 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's the 2-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hernandez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, Marcus.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. And that one stayed too low apparently. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Bases are empty, one man out. Three and one. Stephen Piscotty will be next. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Number 47 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 47.
Stephen Piscotty will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Semien at second. Piscotty is over at first with one away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do something.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They trail in this one 3-0. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Ryan Butcher enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
The 2-1 home. This ball will be chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Popped him up. Lucroy over to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing more in the Dodger ninth. Last chance now for the A's. They trail here 3-0. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. 1 down. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Jansen comes set. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Shot weakly to the left. Machado gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Clayton Kershaw earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Brett Anderson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 6-5. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen, his 33rd. Loss goes to Brett Anderson. He falls to 2 and 4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.